Welcome back, guys. Angel of the Night here. We are in Pokemon Kaizo Blue, and as you guys know, in the last episode we ended up losing all 6 of our main Pokemon. However, we had 2 Pokemon remaining still in our PC, and we actually went through and did some training. So we actually have Claire, which is at level 30. We've got a Clefable, and of course Clefable has Sing, Water Gun, Double Edge, and Mega Punch. Now, I did take out the Metronome because, quite frankly, I don't want to get hit by an explosion or a self-destruct and lose a Pokemon, so we got that out of there. I did teach it Water Gun and Mega Punch, however. So that Pokemon is ready to go, level 30. And then we've also got Chris Angel, which is our Gyarados, which used to be a Magikarp. And as you can see, it's got Thunderbolt, Bubble, Tackle, and Waterfall. Now, it learns Waterfall and it evolves at level 25, which I think is a little bit ridiculous that it takes that long to get there, but it does learn Waterfall at 25. And of course, it has Thunderbolt. It got Thunderbolt close to level 30. I can't remember the exact level, but it took us a very long time to get there. And you know, training Clefairy and training Magikarp was not the easiest task. It took a very long time. So I will not be uploading the training portion of it. However, we do have these 2 Pokemon. Now, the next thing is that we have to get back through Mount Moon. So we have to get through there without battling any of the trainers if we missed any, because we want to get to the portion where we can actually get a Pokemon caught outside of Mount Moon. Now, if we take a look here, I'm just going to show you what we've got here. We have Charles, Pickles, Pop-Tart, Damon, Big Dill, and Swirls. All of those Pokemon are now considered dead. Okay? So these Pokemon have to be released. So bye-bye, Charles. Pickles. Okay, Pickles is gone. Pop-Tart. Poor Pop-Tart. Damon is now gone. Poor Charmeleon. Big Dill. Ah, I really liked him too. Okay, Swirls, you are also gone as well. Okay, so we only have 2 Pokemon. As you guys can see, there are no Pokemon in the PC, and we only have the 2 Pokemon that are in our current party. So let's go ahead here and heal up. Now, one thing that I also did there as well is I also went back to Pewter City, and we also got ourselves some potions. So now that we have that, we should be able to make our way through Mount Moon. Now, I don't think that there's any Pokemon trainers that we have to really worry about. But in case we do, we're going to put Chris Angel in the beginning because I think he's the stronger out of the 2. And we're going to make our way through the cave. So any wild Pokemon that are here, we're going to run away from. We don't need to capture any because we can't at this time. Nuzlocke rules. Which reminds me, I should probably pull up my rules as we go. That way I have them in mind. Okay, so we are up against a Clefairy. As you guys know, we can't capture any more Pokemon at this time. So the rules are simple. When you are out of Pokemon, that is it, guys. The game is over. So we have to capture some new Pokemon outside of Mount Moon. We can only capture 1, and then we can get 1 outside of Nugget Bridge. Really glad that we can't reface trainers here. That's going to actually help us out quite a lot. So there's at least 2 Pokemon that we can capture once we get outside of Mount Moon. And that's assuming that we can actually get past our rival battle. I'm assuming that he's probably going to have a full 6-on-6 team. And that Mew is devastating. That Mew is just a big kick in the butt. So we have to make sure that we get Mew taken out fairly early on. But let's... I can't remember now. Do we go down? Yes. No. Okay. Mount Moon is actually one of the most frustrating spots in this game so far. Not really a big fan of it, but that's okay. Okay, let's see here. Just need to move this down slightly. There we go. Okay, so I think it was all the way to the third one. If this one ends, I'm going to be really mad. I think the middle one was where there was an item, so we needed to backtrack last time. So again, we only have 2 Pokemon to go through a Nuzlocke with, out of the initial 8 that we caught. Which actually is kind of mind-blowing that there's that many Pokemon that we could catch that early on in the game from all of the different routes, but that's pretty neat. Again, still really sad about those Pokemon that fainted. I think the biggest loss to me right now would be Big Dill. He was the big defensive Pokemon that I needed to have on the team. Plus, I think Pickles is also one of the ones that I really needed as well. Because without Pickles, I don't know how I'm going to do up against Misty. I do have a Gyarados that has Thunderbolt, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to really take her out. Though there aren't very many Pokemon in this generation that are water type that are ground, so we might be okay. Actually, I don't think there's any ground water types in this generation. Come to think about it. There's a lot of ice water. That's for sure. Okay, so we are going to try our best to get through Mount Moon. Why is it? There we go. That's a little bit better. Had to do a little bit of adjusting there. I realized that I didn't have the right screen resolution there. Had to move it down just slightly. I was actually recording some of the global challenge for 2023 in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just before this, so that was what I was doing prior. Okay, now I think we have to go up, and then we have to go over again, or up, up, over. There's a lot of blockings in this cave. So if we can get through this, that would be fantastic. Oh, nope. We got it. We got it. All right. That's good. Okay. Don't need to be up against coughing here. That's okay. Run away. I'm not going to fight any of these Pokemon because, quite frankly, there's really no need for me to do that. I'm already trained to level 30. Unless the game is going to be higher than level 30 where we get to, that's the only problem I'm going to worry about. Now, from here, the encounters seem to be every second or third step. Stupid cave. Now, I could have probably pre-recorded this, well, not really pre-recorded. I could have probably already gotten through the cave and started the recording on the outside of the cave, but then it wouldn't just have that big climax, you know what I mean? Where you're like, oh man, I finally get out of the cave. Ah, trainer battle, you know? And you're like, I don't know. But I'm hoping for a third Pokemon outside of the cave. I hope I get something decent. Hope I don't get like something stupid like a Weedle or something. That would be such a piss off. So to go over the rules, the Nuzlocke began after Professor Oak. All Pokemon are nicknamed, of course. You can only catch the first Pokemon encounter on every route. If the first Pokemon encounter flees or faints, there's no second chance. In the event of running into a Pokemon that you've already encountered, you are able to try again until a different Pokemon appears. Any Pokemon that faints is considered dead, has to be stored in the PC or released. If the player blacks out, they may continue with any available Pokemon in their PC in order to continue their Nuzlocke challenge, which is exactly where we're at currently. And when you are out of a live Pokemon, the game is over. You fail. So that is where we are at. We do not have to only heal up by potions and things. We can use the Pokemon centers in the towns as many times as we wish. But if you're out and about and a Pokemon dies, that is dead. There's no revival. There's no coming back. That's it. You're done. Okay? So, let's get into here. And we are getting into the more irritating sections of Mount Moon. There's a lot of little mazes and twists and turns and swirlies and everything under the sun. So, We want to get out of here as fast as possible. So, Chris Angel the Gyarados. Now, the reason I called it Chris Angel is because obviously there's a magician or a mind freak known as Chris Angel. You guys are all probably really too young to know who he is. But it used to be really a big thing in when I was in high school. So I just saw the word magic, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call it Chris. And then I was like, nah, no one's going to get the reference. So that's why I changed it up. Really big into the paranormal stuff, though. Anything ghost-related. Bigfoot, aliens, the works. Really big into those. I watch a lot of documentaries on that stuff. So might nickname some new Pokemon, some based after some of them. Don't know. Okay, run away from this Grimer. Get out of here, Grimer. No one wants you. Actually, if I could catch Grimer, I would. Alright. I think I gotta go up. Nope. All the way over. Big eyes, big mouth, little tooth. Diglett. Okay, go back out of here. I think we gotta go up to this one. Yeah, we're getting closer to our final destination, I think. That Rhydon would be pretty fun to have too, especially if you go up to Lieutenant Surge here soon. He's going to be a problem, especially with Gyarados. I don't think I can do Lieutenant Surge. He's going to be a big problem. That was the whole point of having the Cubone or the Marowak. Big Dill. Poor Big Dill. He got messed up. Oh. I need to go down one more. Nope. You got me this time, guys. This cave sucks. Can't even remember the Pokemon that were there prior. Actually, I was in the right spot. Look at that. Imagine that. I was actually going the right way for a change. Come on, we gotta go in the hole. Okay. This is the part where it gets really goofy and swirly and messed up, I think. I know that there's one Rocket Grunt I don't think I've been able to battle. That guy up there. So, if I can avoid these trainers, I will. I don't want to lose another Pokemon before I get out of the cave. Once I get out of the cave, though, I'm going to have to switch to Claire. Claire the Clefable. I don't think I have to go down there. I could be wrong. I might. Oh, I do. I do have to go down there. Shoot. Well, so far we haven't run into as many Pokemon as we normally would. Last time we went through here, it was absolutely challenging to get through here. Sandshrew. If I run into a Sandshrew, that would also be a good Pokemon to have too. The levels are definitely getting higher. I wonder if I'm actually leveled up high enough. Ah, I already got one of you. Don't need another. Okay, Rhyhorn. Buford, what are you doing? Little goober. No, you're not going to the desk. Hey, 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 hey. Cats walk around here like they own the place. Okay, so I can go down this time. Last time I went there, he ended up stepping forward, which means I had to backtrack to get through the staircase. So I think I can just go down and around him this time. I can go around him, so that's fantastic. Didn't get locked in, though. That's good. Excuse the yawn, I apologize. And we're almost out of Mount Moon. Okay, so we are now officially out of Mount Moon. We've got our two Pokemon. I'm going to put Claire in the beginning, and we're going to see if we can capture another Pokemon. I just need a Pokemon, guys. Come on. I need a Pokemon for the team. Here we go. This is going to be the first capture outside of Mount Moon. It's going to be a Magnemite. No way. Okay. Magnemite. Oh, shit. 1, 2. Ooh, Sonic Boom does a lot. What am I doing? I should just sing. I really should just sing this Pokemon to sleep. It woke up. Doesn't affect him. Thunderbolt. Okay, I really need to capture this Magnemite. Alright, we got 3 Pokemon now, which is awesome. So we got Magnemite with us. Do I want to nickname him? Yes, please. Now, did I actually spell that name correctly? I don't know if I did. Magneto? It's an E. There we go. We'll call him Magneto. Because why not? Okay, so we have a couple of options here. One, I could go back through Mount Moon and heal up Magnemite, raise it up, go back through the cave again, or I could push forward. Now, let's see what Magneto has. It's also asleep, so that's not good. Has Double Edge, Thunder Wave, Sonic Boom, and Thunderbolt. So, what am I going to want to do? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and train up Magneto, because I feel like if I don't get him to level 30, we're going to be in for a problem. Okay? So I'm going to do that. We're going to pause the recording here. And when I come back, Magneto is going to be level 30 with the others. And we will then try to proceed on through to Cerulean City. Okay guys, welcome back. We are back in the same spot we were there prior. We did a little bit of training and we went back through Mount Moon because I didn't want you guys to see that again. I cut out that entire section. Now, we did do a little bit of training here, so we've got Claire at level 33. We've got Chris Angel at level 32. Now, the only difference with Chris Angel now is that at level 32, I believe, it learned Body Slam. And then, of course, Magneto actually ended up evolving into Magneton, and it does have Double Edge, Thunder Wave, Sonic Boom, Thunderbolt. It did not learn any new moves in the process. Now, if we take a look at the stat-wise, Magneto is a lot lower HP than Claire and Chris Angel, so that could be a bit of a problem there as we go forward. So let's continue on our way to Cerulean City. Last time we jumped the fence here and we couldn't get through, so we're not going to do that here again. I think we have to go up one. There is an item in there, though. I am curious what it could be. Rare candy. Right on. Let's go into here. We're going to give rare candy to Chris Angel. He's now level 33 as well. And I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't jump that. Back down. We got to go back through the grass. We're going to run away from any Pokemon that are coming up because, quite frankly, we can't capture any more Pokemon. Pikachu, of course, we can't actually do it. so sorry, I got distracted. I saw the Snowpoint Temple chat actually answered one of my questions. So I was in a global challenge battle, and I had an Amoonguss and an Iron... Not an Iron, sorry. I had a Roaring Moon and an Amoonguss. I did Rage Powder, and I ended up getting hit by a Wild Charge by the opposing Iron Thorns. Not Iron Thorns, Iron Hands. But the Iron Hands was Terra Grass at the time, and I didn't understand why it went through and actually hit my, what's it called? Roaring Moon. And it's because I guess he either had safety goggles or it was Terra Grass. And I guess Terra Grass bypasses the Rage Powder, I guess. My bad, but I know that doesn't have anything to pertain to this, but we are at the exact point where we lost our entire team last time. So this is going to be a very hyped battle. So we are up against Lass, who wants to fight. And she's going to lead off here with her Paris. Now, of course, we've got Claire. In this generation, there is no such thing as a fairy-type Pokemon. So we're going to go in for the Mega Punch. Try to take out this Paris. There we go. Paris is gone. And about to use Ponyta. We are going to swap. We're going to go into Chris Angel. And we are going to go for the Waterfall. Okay, Parasect. We are going to swap. We're going to go into Claire. And we're going to go for that Mega Punch. Alright guys, there we go. We got past where we were the last time, and we have 3 Pokemon on our team. So let's continue on here to Cerulean City. I think we got to go up and then down. Over, 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 and we are through. This town is very different. What is this, the bike shop? Grass and caves, handled easily, bike shop. Let's go into the bike shop. I can't afford it. Okay, let's find the Pokemon Center. There we go. And I think this is going to be where we're going to end this episode there at the moment. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pick up and go off to Cerulean Gym. And then we will take on our rival right before what I believe is still there, Nugget Bridge. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Actually, yeah, how far through were we actually? Yeah, give it a big thumbs up, post your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.